Mr. DJ Rose, Verkeezy, and C's. Welcome you to the No More Black Tears podcast.
Black tears that's heaven sent. Barack the first black president. I love my black skin. I love walking in black excellence. Black power, let's represent. All black, that's evident. I'm sure MLK and Malcolm X both didn't die for the hell of it. Strap a seatbelt, go and settle land. What makes you think that we would sell our land? We wouldn't sell out now. What makes you think that we would go ahead and try to sell out then? No more black tears, black on black kids. Love us as is, love with passion. Paying black bills, learning black skills, making black meals. Black is backing. Big shout out to Fred Hampton. I'm black and proud like I'm James Brown, but I ain't doing no acting. My people here from the motherland. This podcast now active.
You know what, man? Sometimes I just got to remind the audience that we the best podcast in the area, man. Independent Hustlers Award winners. No more black tears. We do it for our people, man. We do it for the people. Verkeezy, what we got going on tonight?
So, man, speaking about the people, we always talk about relationships. So recently on the Joe Budden podcast, they was taking a clip from another podcast where women were saying that marriage in today's terms is for broke people. And we talk about marriage all the time, Rose. Like, the importance of marriage, is it not important anymore? Like, do y'all think marriage, in the way it's structured today, is designed for broke people? This woman specifically was saying broke women.
Well, no, I don't think so. No, I don't think so. I understand where she was coming from, but I think maybe she took the wrong approach because from what she's saying, she doesn't want to be married. From her point of view, if I remember the
part of it, she don't want to be married because she don't see the benefit of being married.
Yeah,
because she's successful and anything that she wants to do, she can do for herself.
Yeah, so she got to go back from when she was a teenager in the early 20s, what she wanted then. I want to hear about what she wanted then.
She probably wanted to be married.
Yeah. So, but hindsight's always 2020.
Yeah.
So it's like, yeah, I can understand that, but we talk about this all the time. Like we talked about it last week. Me and Robert was talking about it. Like, marriage is the paperwork part of it. Like, no, we don't recommend it, but partnership is always a lovely thing. I think partnership is a lovely thing, and it's an amazing thing when you have a partner that work with you. You know what I'm saying? When you watch TV shows, old detectives and police shows, they always got a partner. You know what I'm saying? And when their partner die or partner get hurt, and they're all sad and things like that, it's like that in real life too. It's always good to have a good partner. Batman had a sidekick, Robin. You know what I'm saying? Superman got Supergirl, and she got the dog. Spider-Man ain't got no sidekick.
These niggas ain't fucking their partners, though.
Hey, man, some of them do.
I ain't never read no comic strip where Batman was fucking Robin or Superman was fucking Supergirl.
No, but I seen clips when he was rubbing on her leg, and Batman was doing more than a little bit more than Robin. You know what I'm saying? He was jerking him a little bit. You know what I'm saying? but I was on the gay side of TikTok.
I ain't been on that side in a minute, man. So I don't know what they doing over there.
I ain't never been on that side. So tell me the last time you was on that side.
When we was talking about all them trans,
you stuttering.
When y'all kept sending all them trans shit to the group chat, that shit put me on that side of TikTok. Looking at all them trans videos, and y'all showing me these girly boys and all that shit. Boy, girl, whatever the fuck you call it. I mean, I say this. I think first things first, shot at Nick Wright. It just depends on how we're looking at it. So I'm always going to look at it because I'm a Christian. So I look at it from a faith perspective. So if you're looking at it from a faith perspective, then you're always going to, like, whether you broke, you're not broke, whatever, you always going to think marriage is important because that's just a covenant that you're supposed to make. Now, if we're taking it to real life applications, like we're taking our faith out of it, we're including everyone, people who maybe have different faiths and denominations, and we're just applying it to today's world. It just depends on what you're trying to do, man. Like, how are we defining broke? Are we defining broke as we broke, like everybody at this table is broke compared to that bitch doing the podcast?
You
and
know
the
how
Good
to,
Buddy podcast?
you know how to define broke.
You know,
if you make less than $100,000 a year, no, I take that back. If you make $100,000 a year, you broke. But if you make less than that, you definitely broke. That's how they talk about now.
Then I'm broke.
That threshold might even be a little higher.
I think it is now.
So then we broke
Yeah,
then. So I'll say this right here. From a man perspective, and I hinted at this when we talked about the rap hoes and everything, about Rihanna not being married. If you make a certain amount of money, I do feel like it's no benefit in getting married if that person did not help you build what you have established.
I agree.
You know, because it does get to a point where it becomes more of a deterrent than an asset for you, where you could lose out on a lot of stuff that you helped build in your life. But for the average American, for the average person, man, I think marriage is not just for broke people, because I don't define broke being just 100,000, but I feel like marriage is a great way to have a partnership, to have benefits. Like, yeah, you could do a whole bunch of legal stuff. Like, there are some people say you can enter into a partnership with someone and you can like get documents drawn up and stuff. That's just more tedious though. Like, it's more tedious to sit down with a lawyer, write up a will, do power of attorney, and all this other stuff. So, like, if you on your deathbed and you in a situation where the woman you've been with for 15 years don't want you on the plug, but you don't want to be on the plug, and she knows that. But then your family comes in and says some shit like, "Well, you not his wife, we the closest of kin." Like, yeah, there's paperwork that you could draw up to do all of that, but it's just easier when you're married. Like, you don't even have to worry about, like, just being married takes care of a lot of all that tedious different stuff. And then I think it's just a great way to show your commitment to someone. Like, I think that's the ultimate sign of commitment, is saying that I want to legally marry you, and marry you in front and do this in front of all my friends and family. And so when we leave the house, they know that I'm committed. Like how Robin said that she has a wedding ring, and yeah, people don't give a fuck about the wedding ring, but that still is nice, because there are people like me who would see a wedding ring and be like, "Oh, I don't want no problems. I don't want no problems." Like, there are still plenty of people that don't want no problems, because when they see that, I think that's a great way to show your commitment to someone. For me personally.
Yeah, I definitely don't disagree. I agree with a lot of the points that you made. But I do kind of agree with her. I do think that her delivery was wrong, though. I definitely understood what she was trying to say. Like Matisse said, I mean, once you get to a certain point in a tax bracket, all that legal stuff kind of should go out the window, because now you're, putting my assets with your assets, and if we got to go back the legal way because shit done went wrong, now we got to divide all this stuff up, and this person got to pay this person. And honestly, so many of these things can actually be settled with just paperwork alone, not even necessarily marriage. Like, you can bind up documents and agreements and have things signed that say this is where my stuff goes, or this, goes to this person if I'm on my deathbed, or whatever the case is. So I do feel like once you're at a certain tax bracket, it really just doesn't make sense to get married.
I'm gonna hop in, hop off real quick. What's good, people? Hey, I seen that clip. Mandy B, she always talking shit. She got a lot of points I don't agree with. All right, so if you're looking at it from a institutional standpoint, government type shit, paperwork, somebody look up the stats. I don't know the stats off the top of my head. Most very wealthy people are married. There's not a bunch of billionaires out here. It's like the richest people in the world are not individuals, they're families.
Mm-hmm.
And I just seen a podcast, a dude from one of the lawyers, the founding members of Morgan & Morgan. He says every child he has, he makes them sign a prenup. Every last one. I think he's got like 3 kids. So, I mean, if you're looking at it from a purely financial or institutional standpoint, there's a lot of guards in place, whether it's somebody passing away like Malcolm Jamal Warner's wife, he's going through it. Chadwick Boseman's wife, they're going through it on 2 opposite ends of the spectrum. If you're looking at it from a purely that standpoint, I mean, people still get married. Like, it's one of the, it's just like when I'm not gonna say like a certification, but it's like it's one of those foundational things with most societies. Most modern day governments had that, and even back in the past, it was like, yeah, you don't need a piece of paperwork, but there was like, hey, you lived in a village. This is my wife. This is my husband. Whatever.
Yeah.
And that was like there were like blood laws and actual laws.
That reminds me of I've been watching the House of Dragons lately. It's like back then there wasn't no paperwork. What it was, but
it was
but it's like you saying it was blood. You know what I'm saying? You signed like this person goes with you. Like now you are the next or whatnot.
Right.
You know what I mean?
And that's something we touched on last week when we was talking. Like, I don't purely look at it like just how you were saying the institution. Like, I don't purely look at it like, yo, just paperwork. I look at it like a commitment that we're making to each other. Like in some cultures, because I got a coworker who from one of them stand nations or whatever. But basically, they don't believe in divorce. If it gets bad, this is literally what happened.
Indian.
The wife's family and the husband's family will all come together and they'll sit down and talk about whatever the issues going on in the marriage at that point in time. They make them work through whatever the fuck is going on. Like, I do feel like that is another thing about marriage that you don't get sometimes in just certain relationships. Because, like, more people, if you just in a regular relationship, man, sometimes, especially in today's side, people just quick to leave. People quick to leave at an inconvenience, whereas marriage, especially if you're showing it the proper respect, there are plenty of people that are like, yeah, I wanted to leave my wife 2 years ago, but, you know, it was all this stuff that would have had to happen, but I'm glad I didn't leave her because we worked it out and everything's smooth now. There's benefits of like having to make a commitment where it's like, yo, we gonna work this shit out. We choosing to get married, and if shit get rocky, we not just gonna just say fuck it. We gonna deal with all the bumps and bruises that come with the shit. And I think that is a benefit to what C said. When you get to that higher echelon, like them billionaires who are married, they look at marriage more than just romantic. It's probably business too. Like, yo, if you got to go to your side of the house, I go to my side of the house, but we not gonna just get divorced and not be together.
Oh no, they go get divorced and they go marry somebody else. But that's
the people that C's talking about.
No,
not just celebrities.
It happens.
Like we're talking. I'm talking about like them wasp families.
They'll have like 2-3 illegitimate kids, and
yeah, that happens.
You stay at the beach house in California. I'm all the way in somewhere in Europe.
And some of them do that. But the thing about it is like, yeah, you might work it out, but it might take you might be unhappy for 5 years, and then you still might not be happy, but you're content.
Yeah, you get to.
You get to the content. Like, oh yeah, well it is what it is now. But technically, you could have been a lot more married or with another person.
Yeah.
But you decided to stick it out. But
is marriage about happiness? Because I never viewed it as about. I viewed it as a duty to someone.
No, it isn't. You should be happy.
Yeah.
Nah, I don't view it as happy because I think happiness is a
somebody your significant other should make you happy.
Nah.
It should bring you joy to you.
Yes. Maybe joy, but not happiness because I think that's just a fleeting emotion. That's an emotion.
Joy and happiness they're cousins.
They are, but see, joy is something like the Lord can put a lot of tragic stuff in my life, but I'm still joyful for the fact that the Lord still wakes me up every day. I may not be happy about what I'm going through, but I'm still have joy that the Lord even gives me this opportunity.
That's different when you're in a relationship. Like,
but hey man, you can still find joy even when you're not happy.
And it's gonna be a hard.
I don't know.
It is hard
through other avenues, yes, but once you get to when it's just you and another person sitting next to each other, it's like, and then all the outside thing, all the kids are gone, all you both got money, or you both ain't got no money, or everything is it's you and another person, and it's like, dog, yeah, we did our thing, yeah, whatever, but we both could have been a lot joyful or more happier if we would have went our separate ways earlier in the relationship.
But that's with anybody though. That's with every relationship. Every relationship, you could be more happier with someone else.
No, it's not. It's not always green on the other side.
It's really not.
It's not.
Sometimes the grass is greener where you water it at.
It fleets. Like today, I might be more happier chilling with Carl than I am chilling with Rose.
I think that's a Virgo tendency.
I
kind of see an impasse of what y'all saying, because like on your end, you're saying, you have to find happiness is work, right?
Well,
and y'all saying
only yourself can make you happy.
You know what I'm saying? Like,
but another person can bring you down. Just like friends can bring you down.
They can.
Another person can bring you down. So if a person can bring you down, what makes you think that a person can't do the opposite and bring you up?
No,
so when you get to a certain point in a relationship where that person is not benefiting you in any way, emotionally, mentally, in any capacity, you owe that to yourself.
It depends on the circumstances, like, because we're talking very broad. It depends on, because I don't want people to think you're supposed to stay with someone no matter what, but what are the circumstances that this person is bringing you down? Are you going through your bullshit? Have you been doing bullshit to bring this person down?
No,
have you been the best partner? Have you been understanding? Are you the type of partner where your partner says, hey, I want you home by 7, and you always out 2 a.m, and then when you get home 2 a.m, your partner act a fool?
Like, no, you can bring all that. That's just surface level stuff. But I'm just saying, like, when it comes down to like I said, when all that stuff is out the window, and it's just you and this person, at years later on, like what y'all go do, like, and that's why lots of times.
What do you mean? What you gonna do? Like,
that's why lots of times you hear like you only hear it because they're celebrities. So celebrity couples, they've been married for 20-something years, and then you all of a sudden it's a shock. Oh, they're getting the divorce. It's like, oh my God, I would have never thought that.
Right.
I would have never thought that. They seem so. It just seemed like the perfect couple, everything like this. But we don't know what they've been going through, and it could have been perfect still. But still, people still grow. You know what I'm saying? People still grow, and like I know Robin knows because I've been seeing her. She's gardening her seeds knows because he be gardening too. Them plants sometimes they be growing in some odd positions, or growing. You be like, I need it to go to the left,
right,
but it's growing to the right. And it's messing up.
Yeah.
But it's still growing.
Right.
And it's still alive. But it's like you're messing up.
Because that's the thing. Not everybody has the capability to love someone as they grow. Like people, as you grow, you change, and that's with friends and relationships. To have the ability to love someone no matter what phase they're in that's like real love.
But isn't that part?
That's more than happiness. Then, like, if I'm saying, like, we just thinking to happiness.
It depends.
If this person is loving you through all of that, and your response is, "I'm just not happy," but they loving you through all the shit.
But happiness comes within. You ain't got to be. It ain't about being happy.
But that's what I'm saying. Like, I don't believe in when people say they wake up one day, I'm just not happy no more. I don't want to be with the person no more. I don't believe in that.
To zoom out, I think it's multiple levels. Like, we saying, like, we're talking in broad terms because it's like, how are you looking at the marriage? When did you get in the marriage? How long y'all been together? Outside factors, people passed away, somebody lost a job, all these different things. Like, there's so many different factors, but it's like, it kind of is going to come down to the individual's marriage and how they're looking at it. Because it's like, I agree with the point on you're not just looking at just love or happiness, or let's just say a woman marries a man just because he's financially well off, or vice versa. You're just with this person for financial needs. It's like, or quote unquote, it's going to be brought up anyway, but settling, people that feel like they've settled. It's like, what do you say to people that
they are settling? I
mean, in their mind.
I would just look at it like, what's your definition of settling? How are you ranking yourself?
You know what I'm saying? Like, that's
I feel like if you get married, you should get married because you feel like I need this person in my life. I feel like if you get married, I love this person. I can't see tomorrow without this person. Like that's how I view it.
Yeah,
so I don't view that as settling. But then I just feel like the whole outgrowing stuff. Are we doing our best job to be like, yo, I got friends and they grow differently, and I've had to work in a lot of different friendships to maintain my relationship with certain friends who've grown in certain ways. Now, there's certain friends, it didn't matter to me enough to maintain that friendship.
You don't live with your friends, though.
I don't live with them, but still, that's like still a friendship is a key relationship.
And also, people go through seasons, and sometimes some people are just for a season, or just for a few seasons, or just for.
I mean, once again, I look at it from perspective of like the movie War Room, a Christian movie. Yo, we in a war. We gonna fight for this. So like, if I gotta fight with my partner to make sure that I'm growing with her, to make sure that I'm understanding what she's going through, to make sure I'm going through whatever season she's going through. Like, I feel like when we making a decision to get married, that should be the mindset of us getting into this. And like, also, if you're not ready for a 30-year, 50-year war, then you might need to reconsider, should I even get married? Like Tyler Perry said, why did I get married?
But also like when I say with the season, like what you just said, when sometimes people do things, like sometimes these things just happen, you know what I'm saying? Or you might do it. It's like when you're younger or things like that, and I'm like, oh snap. You know how you do something like, dog, I just messed up, right? I just messed up. But if you do something like I say, when my homeboys mom used to say, when you sleep with a girl, just imagine her, that's gonna be the person that you with for the rest of your life. So be careful who you sleep with, because that could be the person you with for the rest of your life. So just imagine you sleep with somebody, and you know how you see on TV, like, oh, they messed around and had a kid, and it's like, and then their parents are like, or religious things like that. It's shotgun wedding.
That's a mistake.
And then it's like, and then it happens. So then you're married now, and then you're going through the trials and tribulations, like.
See, you just married on paper. Then I'm talking about something deeper than that.
But it happens though.
But if you married like that, like if this is a marriage that you did not enter in completely willing, then
you're talking basically like love and actually being in love with somebody versus.
But it happens. You could be in love with this person, and it's like then you.
That's what I'm saying. I can't even speak on that. I can't even speak on
either of
those
situation. But it happens.
Though. It does happen.
Like me being in love with a woman and choosing to marry her.
Yeah, that happens.
Me saying 20 years, it just happened. I just happened to marry her.
Yeah, it happens.
Like, you got to give me a scenario where that just happened.
It happens all the time.
Yeah, it does.
But that's like saying I just happened to get pregnant.
I mean, I think that is naive to think that as humans that our brains don't grow at different paces. Just like going back to the gardening situation, you plant a tree. If you plant 10 trees, all those trees are not going to grow at the same pace. Mm-hmm. So my thing is, as humans and as individuals, it is our duty to ourselves to recognize when someone is not growing at the same pace as you. If a person is not choosing to do the work that it takes to continue to grow, that can be a problem. And you're not obligated to stay with someone who's being stagnant. And I think that
I look at marriage as an obligation. Yeah, I look at that like we in a war. I look at that, I'm finna pick you up and carry you to this finish line. I look at it like we a real partnership. So like,
but the other person has to see it that way too.
But sometimes you might have to get the other person to see it that way, because they might be going through a season. And like I said, I'm going off of like a lot of Christian movies where I see where like the wife has to get the husband to buy back into the marriage, or the husband has to get the wife to buy back into the marriage. Like that movie with the firefighter where like they was going to get a divorce, and then his dad gave him a book and said, do this book for 30 days. And he ended up doing that book for like 3 months. And his wife came and said, I want the same thing, the same love that you have for Christ. I want that.
That movie is some of the marriage counseling's favorite thing, probably to point out.
It's a faith-based movie too. So
yeah, I'm just saying,
if you basing your marriage on faith,
it probably is. And when I say marriage counselors, not most, but every pastor technically is a marriage counselor.
Yeah, that's part of their duties.
Yeah. So, and I remember it wasn't a counselor or anything, but I just remember it was a client of mine. It was like, oh yeah, you should watch this movie, such and such, and the movie you're talking about. And it was like, oh yeah, this and that. I'm like, oh okay, yeah, I'll check it out. I didn't watch it, you know what I'm saying, because there's no need for me to watch it. I got my own feelings, I got my own brain. I don't need a fictional thing to tell me what's going on, because people like like Robin says, people change. You know what I'm
People
saying?
do change, but you can
You can adapt.
You can relearn people too, though.
You can.
Yeah, you might have been this way when we was 20, and you might be this way at 30.
can.
I think that's why all these people is getting killed.
But am I willing to relearn you?
They refuse to walk the fuck away.
Yeah.
I not recognize the signs. Bitch, you're driving me crazy. I don't think this is working anymore. We need to go our opposite ways. That's why so much femicide and familiar side is happening because
it's okay.
It is okay. It really is okay.
It
how many
both
people
ways.
in the world?
It is both ways.
You know how many people there are in the world?
It is
There's
both
a
ways.
lot of people
A
in the world.
lot of people in the world.
It is both ways.
There's a lot of people
Think
in the
of all
world.
the people we knew that got married in high school. All the people we knew that married somebody in their hometown. And when you sit back and think of this shit, and you think of all the little towns there are in America, half of these people only get married or have kids with each other because it's what's close to them.
Y'all, let's be real. We can point out all the negative marriages, but we can point out the marriages where people been together 60 years, and then they say, "Yo, 20 years ago this happened, and my wife she went through this, and I had to relearn her." Or my husband lost his job and I had to relearn him, and I had to do this and do this and do that. Like at the end of the day, all you put in the work in.
But
That's the real question. Because a lot of times,
also those people are lying.
But I'm okay, cool. But they still together though. The same way them people who got divorced, they could be lying about why they divorced their husband. They could be lying why they divorced their wife.
That's what I'm saying. It's never going to be a right or wrong answer.
But at the end of the day, it's just like anything in life. Yo, why you ain't lose 50 pounds? Well, I'm not putting the work in like I'm supposed to put the work in.
Because they ain't signed the papers.
You know, but I'm saying like
that's why I ain't losing.
Because
I could have lost 150 pounds.
But I'm saying like why my marriage ain't work out? Why my marriage ain't work out? Because I'm not putting the work in. Like you've been married for a long time, but you had to put the work in. There's people who got married when you got married, they ain't married no more because they ain't put the work in. Like so every single day y'all been happy? Nah, that's a fleeting emotion that don't exist.
That's what I'm saying. Nobody can make you happy. Happiness comes within.
But that's my point.
Nobody can make you happy.
My point is, if you treat marriage like an obligation, like this is a duty to someone,
nobody can make you happy.
You're going to put the work in, and if you put the work in, putting the work in could be many different things. Putting the work in could be something as simple as, I don't want to be out past this time because my wife don't like this. I don't wear this when I go to the gym because my husband don't like this.
That's all superficial stuff. Nobody care about none of that.
So what's the deeper stuff then?
Deeper stuff is like you don't like this person.
But why don't you like this person? That's the question. But why?
Because every time they do this, every time they
and what's that?
When I'm saying this, they say when this person say, "Oh yeah," the words, the way somebody talks, the way somebody eats, the way somebody walks,
but something builds to that. That don't just come out the blue. Stuff. That's my point.
But when you're in love with somebody, you look past it. But then once years get down the road and there's nothing else holding you back, then that stuff is on the forefront.
It comes in the forefront when you frustrated with an individual.
It just happens.
But resentment does build in relationships, and people fail to understand that too, especially in relationships where kids are involved, because a lot of times this shit do not be 50-50. And I think if more men also acknowledge that, then we could start getting somewhere. I think a lot of it comes from acknowledgement.
It's a two-way street. Marriage is a two-way street.
Yeah.
Both partners got to put the work in.
I don't think marriage is a two-way street. I think it's a four-way stop.
Okay, cool. But both partners got to put the work in to make it work. Like if both partners are not putting the work in, like this ain't a situation where women got to put more work in. No, we got to get off that train. Like husbands got to put the work in too. Right. Husbands know the bullshit that they do.
No, it ain't about
and wives know and wives. Like but I'm saying like I just want to make it clear to what she said about like sometimes women have to have more of the carry.
I don't think she said that. She just said a person. I don't think she said you said woman.
Well, yeah, I was
it's not 50-50 all the time.
Especially when kids are involved.
Yeah, and that's what I'm saying. Like we got to get to
that's what she said. When kids are involved, she didn't say anything about it being.
Yeah, like she was saying, women sometimes have more of the load to carry when kids are involved, and I'm just saying,
but that's not true.
Men gotta acknowledge the part they play in that too.
But that's not true.
Making your wife feel that way.
But that's not true.
That is true. Sometimes
no, it's not.
Sometimes men take for granted what women have to do in the household.
That's not true because
get on Twitter right now, and that'll tell you everything you need to know.
But that's not true because sometimes a woman will have a baby and be there, but the man doing most of the raising.
I mean, find me the statistics.
I'm just saying it happens.
All of that happens. What I'm saying is there are women online that feel that way in marriages, and what I'm saying is, as a husband, if you're with a woman that feels that way, then you gotta do your part too. Like at the end of the day,
if the woman feels that way, you not doing nothing.
But that's my point. My point is,
even if
if people got to put the work.
That was kind of my point.
But from a woman's standpoint, you might be doing, but you might be paying all the bills though.
Okay, but sometimes to the woman's standpoint, y'all have to communicate. Is that enough?
No, for the man point, you got to communicate that too. It goes both ways. You can't.
Yeah, oftentimes men feel like financial equates to everything else.
Yes.
I think that's a really bad issue.
And if y'all don't talk about that, then that's gonna be the issue. But think about it: communication is always gonna be the best thing at all the time, but.
Right.
It's hard to communicate and also people have different communication skills, and that's why a lot of time when you keep headbutting, counseling does help out a lot. So you could probably nip some bubs,
an unbiased person
to have somebody to talk to,
right? But
also, and if you're not doing it consistently for the rest of your life. Yeah, you might learn some traits, but then those traits go out the wall.
But you also gotta get to y'all point about garden. You gotta get the weeds out your garden too. Mm-hmm. Like you gotta get the weeds out your garden and put stuff in your garden that's gonna help the garden grow. Like if you got a marriage, like Chance said, I don't know when at my wedding that's not gonna be there for my marriage. Like if you got people
who said that?
Chance, he said in the song, not the coloring, but the album after.
Oh, you talking about Chance the rapper?
Yeah.
Ain't they reversed?
But yeah, though, man.
Yeah, they just got divorced, if I'm not mistaken.
They did get divorced. And he was doing fuck shit.
He was. I was so
The album was better, though.
But the album was better. He went divorce. But you need to have people that's going to be there for the marriage. Like, if you got people that when you complaining about your wife and your husband,
you said
they egging that shit on. And they're not saying, yo, you got to look in the mirror and we got to figure out what the problem is. If you ain't got people that's going to help uplift your marriage, then that's part of the problem too. Because there's some people out here, you got friends that the minute you complain about the husband, girl, let's go out tonight and let's twerk on some random niggas.
Oh,
you complain about your woman. Yo, got homeboy saying, yo, I got some bitches coming over. Let's go and check.
Right.
Like you got to put people that's not weeds in your garden.
We should have had a different topic because we got all off, but. This conversation is so good though. We should have probably just talked about marriage instead of saying it's marriage for broken because we got off the topic.
I think marriage is for everyone today. Everyone that respects the institution of marriage, everyone that sees marriage as a way for two people that truly love each other to be committed to one another and understand that marriage is an obligation and a duty to be withholded. I think marriage is for everyone. But if you don't see marriage that way, then marriage probably ain't for you. You probably should just do what we said early in the topic. Do all the legal paperwork so that when you die, your partner can get this.
Right.
When you in the hospital, they can have these decisions. Like you just have to view marriage a certain way for it to be worth it. Like what did Kay say to Jay and Men in Black? Is it worth it if you're strong enough? If you're strong enough, marriage is worth it.
Anybody got any final thoughts on it?
I'm kind of with him when he says that. I think marriage is worth it if you think that it's worth it. Yeah, I think it's only worth it if you think it is. If it works for you, then it works for you.
Hey, man, a lot of people have tears in their relationship. A lot of people get in divorce court having a lot of tears. Moving on to TNT, everybody.
Tears or no tears.
So there was a woman named Nakia Ward who had an argument out in public. Called her husband to come handle it. Her husband came, crashed out, and got shot, got killed.
Break it down a little bit more. You want me to break it down a little bit more?
You can break it down more if you want.
Okay, so this lady Nakia, she went to Walmart and she seen two other people, another couple in a domestic violence situation. She stepped into that domestic violence situation, ended up getting beat up too. The man went into Walmart. She called her husband and said, this man just beat me up. Come up here and bring your gun. Her husband came up there and brought his gun, went in Walmart, shot the man inside Walmart, then walked out and the police shot him.
Yeah, man. I got tears, man, because I feel like women need to be more careful when you should know if your man is a crash out or not. Like you should know if you got the type of nigga. If I tell him this, he not a reason. He gonna crash the fuck out. He gonna show the fuck out, and he gonna do this. Do I even want to put my husband or my man in that type of situation? And vice versa. If you a nigga and you, because I've dated women who are crash outs, and I tell them some shit, and they be ready to go beat a bitch up. You just need to be more alert, or like, is this something I need to even tell her? Because she probably should not even said nothing to her husband. She probably should just went home. And what happened to you? Oh man, I picked up a boxing class. I got my ass whipped today, man.
Yeah, I ain't got no tears because it's like her husband ended up dying. The guy that he shot ended up living, and it's like, what kind of crash dummy did you have to be to go in Walmart and shoot somebody because your wife said he just beat me up? Bring your gun.
And he was listening to all the talk online saying you supposed to protect. Men are supposed to be protectors, and
that ain't got nothing to do with you going in Walmart and becoming an active shooter.
He bought too much into that.
I have tears of aggravation because though this is a wide variety topic when it comes to anybody could be a fucking crash out and do some dumb shit. I want to target specifically black people. Black men are not growing old enough for our women to be doing shit like this. Yes, in our community, we already know we have a very bad issue of our men feeling like, you know, they have to be the protector, they have to be, you know, the person to engage if something goes wrong. And we already have a bad enough problem with police wanting to engage with our black men and shoot them any opportunity that they can. So it's like, to me, to bring that type of energy to someone you claim to love and care about is insane. Just insane. Like she deserves whatever punishment she gets because now you got a dead husband, a man that's probably looking to retaliate now because we know how that goes. And it's just a mess that could have been prevented if you would have minded your fucking business, firstly.
I don't have tears. I do want to put on notice though. Hey, when somebody writes the movie, we want our 10%. That's a perfect movie script, or at least a scene. Let that be one of the trending storylines. I can see that being done in the show or movie. But it's like,
if we do the movie, Crystal Dog, I got to be involved with Crystal Dog. And we gonna put it on Tubi. Yeah.
But yeah, it's a tale as old as time. But it got kind of two lessons out of this. One is mind your goddamn business, man. Mind your damn business. And then two is just getting too involved because it's like, all right, if you see something, what you always say, Rose? You see something, say something. Yeah. You know, they teach that in a bunch of social classes. See something, say
call the police.
There's other ways she could have gone about it.
A million ways to skin a cat.
You know, ultimately,
it's less numbers than her husband. Well, I guess her husband is just one button, but
yeah, true. Moving on to another crazy situation. So there was a video that was uploaded on Bill Nye the Science Guy's internet where a woman had a baby in the club. And the DJ gave her the mic and she's like calling the nigga name with her baby daddy name saying, you in the club and your baby at home and da-da-da. And she trying to chastise the nigga for being in the club while she at home with the baby. And then the DJ got to the point, he got tired and he took the mic from her and said, yo, we ain't gonna be doing all that, you know. I got tears of laughter because sometimes it's like, is that being reckless with more steps? Shout out to MGH. Okay, cool. I understand the nigga probably shouldn't have been in the club because you at home with the baby. He probably should be home with the baby too. But what was the benefit of now you bringing the baby to the club too?
Right.
You should have waited till he got home and chastised him for leaving you at the house with the baby and he at the club. But you can't take the baby to a club while you got it in one arm and you on the mic.
A fresh baby too.
Come on, man. We got to do better.
Man, I ain't got no tears, and if I had tears, I would say, wait, man, what's wrong with these hoes? Because like, and the hoes is probably gonna be not the bartenders, but the bouncers. How you let the lady come in there with the baby, but I can't come in there with a hat? Cause I can't hash fish nobody, but she coming there with a whole baby.
That's what made me feel like it was a skit.
Yeah.
Because even that, and then they had the writing up there, like, you know, like she was looking for Marcus or Marcus, you know, something like that. It made me feel like, was this planned? Like, is this like some sort of skit or something? Because it was too many questions. Like, how did she get up there? I'm trying to figure out how she got past all those people.
That's what I'm
The
trying to figure
owners,
out.
the bouncers, the security. Like, how did you get past all those people with a baby?
Probably because she was pretty.
Nah.
No, I see the
hell
baby
no.
in the arm. I'm a bouncer. I see the baby. I'm like, where the
And
hell
turn
you
your ass
going?
around.
Man, when niggas trying to fuck, they let a lot of shit slide.
Man, she had to be giving out $thousands of dollars at the door because that's the
Knew
only
somebody,
time.
knew
Like she
somebody.
paid, yeah, she paid or had to know somebody because I'm like, this is insane. I have tears of
She had to be the owner of the club.
aggravation.
She got on stage. That was the crazy part.
Right.
That's what she
How
had
you
to be
get
the
right up
owner.
to DJ?
Right.
She
And,
had
you
to be
know,
the
a lot of
owner.
times they have someone, you know, blocking the stage area off so that people can't just get on stage like that. So she got past a lot of damn people.
With a fake baby on her arm.
Maybe it was fake. We never even thought about that. It could have been a fake baby.
Hey man, moving on to a situation that people thought involved kids. Hey, Robin, break down what happened with the loft situation you was telling me about.
So the owner of the loft, downtown Augusta, decided to post a video from his Ring camera of what appeared to be a group of teenagers standing outside of the bar in broad daylight, might I add, posing for a picture with a spread of money. When he made the post, he went on this 3-paragraph rant about how parents need to get a better hold of their kids. This was extremely dangerous and such a stupid thing to do while there were homeless people walking by that could have robbed him potentially, or he could have been extremely hurt under the circumstance of it happening. Now, mind you, the group of teenagers, it was about 4 or 5 teenagers, I believe. About 2 of them were black males. It was like, I think 2 white males and 1 white female. And the white female got under the post and explained that everybody was above 18, firstly, so that it wasn't a teenage problem like he was trying to say it was, being outside of an adult establishment. And she basically said that the whole interaction in general took about 3 minutes. They were walking down the street in broad daylight. He decided to take a video, and then you can clearly see the owner come outside the bar and ask them to leave, and they walk away with no rebuttal. And you know, a few people hopped on there, including the teenager, well, the guy's mom, because apparently he's, I think she said 18. But she said he has a job. He works 10 to 12 hours a day. She said that's very hard-earned money, and that when he's not working or spending time with his family, that he is working on his music, that he does music videos and things like that. And it just, a lot of people got in the comments and basically said that they felt like he was being racist, you know, of course, because he saw, you know, some black kids with a bunch of money. And there were other people, of course, the racists came out and had plenty of things to say, like, oh, he probably can't count it. He probably doesn't, you know, just all types of different things that you could think they could say.
I was wondering about it too, because it was $3,000. How you count $3,000 on a spread?
Exactly. Like, I couldn't tell from that video how much money that man had. So I know y'all couldn't. And that was just ridiculous to me.
So the owner of the loft is white?
He is, I don't know if he's white. He is very bright. His name is Adrian Estrada. So that's given Spanish, but he's white passing and acts very, you know, white.
But isn't the loft one of the establishments that all the brothers and the sisters go to? No, that's the one that we go to with karaoke.
Yeah, that's the one we go to for karaoke.
Okay.
Yeah, man, I got tears because this is a prime example of why we need to go back to being a village. Like, hey, man, you could have you saw the kids on the camera where you thought they was kids. You could have walked outside, had a simple conversation with them. Then you would have found out, oh, they shooting a music video. Oh, okay, cool. Then you could have told them, okay, man, I see y'all flashing cash. Just make sure y'all being careful because we downtown. I mean, granted, could the kids have, where the young adults have said, hey, we're going to shoot a music video. Is it cool we do it outside? But the reason why, like, you being an adult, I'm always going to put more onus on the adult in the situation. The person that's older, because they're young, they just trying to do what they're trying to do. They're trying to live their life. You can go out there educating them, and after educating them, maybe you bring them inside the bar and let them shoot their music video inside the bar and make the music video be better, man. Like, we just got to take opportunities like this to reach out to the community and not condemn the community so much.
Yeah,
Right.
I ain't got no tears, man. It's like, buddy, like, why are you posting stuff?
Right.
Like,
If they
nobody
were
cares.
teenagers, if they were teenagers,
Then-
you
then-
done posted someone's kids on the internet.
Yeah, no. You act like you're doing a good thing. No, you are not getting a pat on the back, buddy. Nobody
you made
cares.
them a target by posting the video.
Yeah,
The
it's
same
like,
thing you said you were trying to avoid. You now made them a target by posting them on there.
yeah, no one cares, buddy. No one cares about. No one comes to the loft. Every time I go there, we go there, sing karaoke, and we leave. Nobody's ever there. Like, but you. Shout out to you though. Keep doing your thing, but don't post any more videos. And everybody else, don't post them on ring cam videos because you didn't get permission to post them people.
Right.
Everybody that's got them glasses on too, and the meta glasses, don't be posting people that without their permission.
Right. It really is illegal. Like, people can actually take legal action against this. It's mind-boggling to me that they don't care. I also thought it was interesting because I saw someone in the comments say that that he's always saying things about homeless people. And I thought it was interesting that just because a group of homeless people walk past, that he made the assumption that these people will potentially rob him. Like, not all homeless people are robbers, thieves. I thought that
If
was
they
really,
they should have robbed them. If they was teenagers, they would have learned the lesson. They would have learned a valuable lesson. They should have got robbed.
Hey man, so moving on to another situation that was crazy. So there was a video caught of a man waving a gun outside of a car, doing traffic, and apparently he had road rage. There wasn't too many details about did he get cut off, what happened, but the police came. They did not shoot him. They soothed him down. He did get arrested. I got tears of confusion for many reasons. One, how could someone make you that? I just want to know what made you so mad for you to just pull a gun out because you just was on the road and whatever happened.
I agree.
Like, instead of just going about your day. Two, man, y'all not beating the allegations, you cops. Because had that been a nigga, that nigga be dead. Well, that nigga would have been dead.
He would have been on the ground.
Y'all came and handled that nigga so softly and made sure he was straight.
Right.
Like, yo, bro, like, hey, man, I'm just confused that why you did what you did, and I'm confused why the police ain't use you at target practice.
Yeah, I 100% agree. I never understood road rage. It just doesn't make sense to me at all. Nobody on the road can make me want to potentially put my life in danger. Vehicles are weapons, and I need more people to realize that. Can't play around with that. So that was double jeopardy right there. And I agree. If that had been a black man, he would have been on the damn ground, dead. So I have tears of confusion as well.
It's crazy to see road rage videos because the flip side of this is, okay, you got a weapon. You don't know what that person has unless they got their window open, and then, even then, it's like, what do you know? We end up in a standoff. I've seen videos where a guy literally chased a guy down, waving his weapon out, got out his car, went up to the window,
and that man shot his ass dead. I know exactly what video you're talking about.
I've seen that one, and I've also seen another one where he opened up the window. Dude got a gun. They walked up to it, got a weapon. Dude in the car got a bigger gun. So it's like the impasse is. It's like, okay, a match. Like, check.
They didn't
Checkmate,
stop
bitch.
making guns when they made yours.
Do we have a problem?
Yeah.
It's like, if somebody cuts you off and almost causes you an accident, this is what I do. I try to get the furthest I can away from somebody. You made me swerve.
I'll be like, let me get the fuck away from them because
Exactly.
they must be having a bad day today.
Just be a normal person and have your windows rolled up and just cuss the motherfucker out.
Right. Give them the finger. Like, keep it simple.
So someone who did not keep it simple. James Falden won the Powerball, a lot of money, and got arrested after strangling his third bitch.
Sorry, that's not funny.
I got tears of. Fuck it, I'm gonna say I got tears of laughter because you can't make this shit up. Because you know what? You know what's gonna happen? He gonna strangle a fourth bitch.
Mm-hmm.
Can I tell you why? Because niggas with money can do what the fuck they wanna do.
Yeah.
Like it's that simple. It's been like that since the dawn of time.
That's why he did it.
If you got like, bro, the third bitch, you know he strangled two bitches probably.
As soon as you sent me that video, the first thing I thought to myself, I said, he strangled this bitch. He said, I got $163 million.
And guess what's gonna happen? When he strangled the fourth bitch, he gonna say, I got $150, $150 million.
Yes.
Like when you got money, women ain't gonna like to hear this. You can do what the fuck you want to do. You could be fucking your girl best friend on her favorite couch.
Mm-hmm.
But if you worth $100 and something million, and y'all not married, so she can't divorce you and take half, she gonna be like, oh my bad, I didn't know, and she gonna walk the fuck out. So yeah, I got just tears of laughter, man, cause hey man, until y'all stop, cause the nigga didn't even look all that attractive. Until y'all stop fucking with old buddy, he gonna strangle a fourth, a fifth, and a sixth until finally the cops get tired of arresting him and saying, you know, bro, you got to sit down.
Yeah, or he killed him.
Oh yeah, God hope he don't kill too. God hope he don't kill a bitch.
Yeah,
You got money for that too.
I'm saying he'll get a good lawyer and call it a damn day.
He gonna need to at least kill two bitch. Well, it depends. If the bitch white, he might not get away.
Nah,
but if he's smart to kill like a minority, he'll definitely get away.
Nah, he got 100 and something million. 1-2 million, not too bad. 100, you can get away. Somebody, you pay somebody to take the fall, or you can cover it up. Pay somebody to cover it up.
Yeah, because 160.
Seems like you thought about this.
Crazy.
TV, everything. You know, there's different ways to get rid of things.
So I don't know what's wrong with these hoes that be fucking with these rich niggas. I don't know what's wrong with these hoes, y'all.
What's wrong with them?
So there was a woman who posted her nigga online on Bill Nye the Science Guy internet. Nothing wrong with that. Said, I'm proud of you, baby, for all the work you doing, how you motivating people and stuff like that. You got a book coming out, like all this positive stuff. And then says, yeah, man, you doing your thing in prison. In prison? So then you look up, and this nigga in prison for a long haul. This ain't no short bid he doing. I think it was, what, 25, 30 years I was looking at. 50, oh, yeah, it was, he got 50 years.
And he's not a known person. He's an actor. You know what I'm saying?
Was an actor.
Yeah. He probably still is acting in there.
Yeah. He acting out again. His ass fucked up. That's what he doing.
No, it hurt, but no, it feels good. He acting.
Yeah, he's doing some real good acting in there right now. What's wrong with these hoes, y'all? First of all, me and Rose talk. Wait, what he in there for again?
For sexually assaulting, SA.
Oh yeah, SA. Yeah, it was
teenagers.
And that was crazy. That was the crazy part.
And adult women.
Because she's still holding that nigga down. Me and Rose talk about this all the time. We do not understand what these hoes see. I'm not gonna say jail. I'm gonna say prison birds. Because a nigga in jail, that's a short bid. That's 6 months. That's a year, man.
I don't see that either.
You know, I'm not saying I condone it, but I can see you holding a nigga down for 6 months. But when a nigga doing real time, and you on the outside,
you holding somebody down for 6 months for doing a crime,
man. It depends what the crime is, man. Niggas go to prison for 3-6 months for all kind of shit.
Okay,
like,
speeding ticket. I'm okay with that.
But you in prison.
Yeah, he was
man,
in prison.
You in prison?
It's a few
that shit wild.
to that coin. It's a few sides to that coin. So you have
outside of you already being with the nigga. That's a whole different story.
Yeah.
Well,
I don't think she was with him the whole time, was she?
I don't know.
That's the only exception I give you. If you was already with the nigga, like if someone's spouse at this table get locked up and they doing a 10-year bid, and y'all, I understand. I understand if you hold it down.
Yeah,
or we do like the classic drug story where they go away for 30 years on some drug charges.
Nah,
he put the bill. I'm saying, but the nigga put the bill.
Let Robin, because she been holding this thought for about 60 seconds.
It's like I know women like this, and I've been friends with women like this. So you have the women that are literally just mentally unstable. And they do this shit just because it gives them a fucking sick thrill to think that they're dealing with some sort of man. I mean, look at all the women that threw themselves at what's the serial killer?
The twins.
Not to my Ted Bundy
The brothers.
No, I mean Ted Bundy. What's the
They
Spanish one?
They killed their parents.
Mendez twins. The Mendez twins.
No, not. I mean them two, but the Spanish one from back in the day.
I don't.
I ain't know there was that many Spanish serial killers in the world.
No, he was they called him he was on. They had this man on magazines and everything.
Like just a Spanish killer, or was he a drug dealer that happened to kill niggas?
No, he was a serial killer that was actually killing women.
This up your alley, C's. I'm surprised.
Come on, give it to me.
Yeah, C's we know about them serial killers.
Yeah, man. But while Ryan was looking up who this person is, it's like I remember I was driving somebody. I was lifting or Ubering, the same thing, and this attractive young woman got into the car. She was going. She was a racist at Twin Peaks. She was late, and her boss was calling her, and she was on the phone with her dude. He was in jail, and she's talking to him on speakerphone. And I had my earbuds in, but I have my earbuds in. But that's just for directions. But I be knowing where I'm going, so I'm not really listening to that. So I'm listening to her conversation. And he's like, yeah, you and the Uber. He's like, yeah, but he got his earphones in. But she know I really don't have my earphones in. I mean, and she's talking to him, and her boss calling her, and like, where you at, and this and that. And she's really attractive young girl. And I'm just the whole time I'm riding, he's real insecure about himself. But how you insecure? You insecure one, you in jail two. And then your old lady work at Twin Peaks, 2, 3. So you got three. You got 3 strikes.
Hey, shout out to the real niggas who be locked up and no regular 9-to-5 niggas like myself be fucking a bitch. Cause I done fucked a lot of niggas who locked up, bitch. And some of them be tripping. Some of them be on some shit like, yo, I don't want you talking to other niggas. But I done met some hoes that told me straight up, hey man, my nigga locked up. But he said, as long as I stop what the fuck I'm doing, when he come out, I can do what I want. That's those real niggas right there.
But I didn't get to the final point of the reason why I brought it up. Because, like I said, she was late.
Oh, she was pregnant?
No.
Oh, my bad.
She was late to work. She was late to work. She was late to work at Twin Peaks. So she's in the back seat getting dressed.
Oh, okay then. I see where you're going.
Okay,
so and I'm like, she's in the back seat getting dressed, and she's talking to me, and she's talking to this guy, and she's like, oh yeah, da, da, da. And she's like, I'm like, you back there with your titties out and everything, and getting dressed, and you on your phone with your boss and your baby daddy, and you telling your baby, oh no, he's not even looking at me. And like, yeah, I'm looking at the road, but I can see you. I can see you.
Yeah, that's insane.
I'd have been doing both, looking at the road and looking back there.
Man, I learned a long time ago you could do 2 things at once.
Yeah, for sure. That would have been like, hey, what table you gonna be at Twin Peaks? I get done Ubering in like 30 minutes.
No, because me and my old lady go to Twin Peaks a lot.
I'm talking about me. I'm single. I can do that.
Hey, but they choosing though.
The serial killer I was talking about was Richard.
We on 2 different levels.
I know. You playing checkers and I'm fucking your mom. We playing 2 different games.
Y'all are ridiculous.
I'm bad, Robin.
The serial killer I was talking about was Richard Ramirez, and he was the most infamous serial killer besides Ted Bundy that was known for his looks. And I said that to say that women throw themselves at men like that. So you have the mentally unstable ones. Then you have the women that are just too insecure to deal with men out on the street. So they deal with men on the inside because these men are what my mom used to call jailing them. They're giving them all this love and all this attention. They have these calls they know that are set every day that are coming. it's like an attention that they can't, for some reason, seem to obtain from men that are in the outside world.
How's that? What's that? I know a couple people that married people that was in jail and things like that, but I know it comes from, I guess, desperateness and loneliness, things like that. But women get hollered at all the time. Like, what makes you? Just because he's saying the right things, like, why you just can't say the right things to somebody else to get somebody that's not in?
Because it's like you said, it's like a self-esteem thing. Because in that sense, these men that are on the outside, you got to think they have access to all these different women. Mm-hmm. So you got women that are just dealing with men that are like continuously playing them out, cheating on them. A man in jail is not cheating on you. You know, a man in jail.
That you know about.
Not with a woman.
Not with a woman, but you get what I'm saying? This is how they're looking at it in their mind. This man is stuck in here. He can't go. I can't. He won't go to the club. He can't go to the club. But he can't cheat on me. He can't do this and that and the other.
Stuff. And then some of these women be attractive women.
Right.
So.
But in their mind, they got this nigga that has nothing but time. Nothing but fucking time. But to talk to them all damn day and night. Yep. All their time is dedicated to them.
Working in the prison, I tell you straight up, like niggas who are locked up, they have some of the smoothest and deepest talk game out there. Mm-hmm. Also, to your point, like attention.
It's not the smoothest.
You know, some do, but like to your point, Robin, the attention to detail. The attention, that's why. But the attention to detail be crazy. Like I've had female coworkers put on a new perfume, get their nails did, hair did, like just small little subtle things sometimes. And I don't even notice the shit because I'm trying to go to work. I'm in briefing, and then we get to the booth, and the inmate say, "Oh, Miss Officer such and such, what's that new perfume you wearing? You ain't never wear that before." Like the attention to detail for some of these niggas be so.
They have to learn how to become charming to obtain what they want.
I don't think it's just that. I just think that because I noticed that, and I say that to people, like, and I don't know. I guess that's why I get chosen on a lot.
But then they do small stuff like, but when a nigga, like, if I got a bitch and she go to work at a prison, like, sometimes men don't even see when a woman frustrated. Especially if they got a good poker face. I mean, I done seen inmates come up, "What's wrong with you today, Miss Robin?" No, and like literally would just sit there and listen to her for an hour bitch about bullshit.
But lots of time when
I'm not gonna do that. We're not fucking.
When that case is like lots of time people, I ain't gonna say because people try to assume a lot of times like, but it's all about.
Now I'm just saying to Robert's point, like. Because
it's all about
on the outside, you might not be willing to put it with some stuff if you're not fucking a bitch. Like you might not. I'm not finna talk to you on the phone 3 hours every fucking night.
Yeah.
And when you can just come to my house and lay in my bed with me.
Right.
But a nigga who locked up, I'm not supposed to be talking to you anyway.
They have
So just hearing a woman's voice is nice.
But that's not even happening all the time, though.
Now it's not happening all the time, but it's happening enough where I ain't gonna lie, I've seen since I've been in law enforcement, I've seen at least 6 different women, and I'm going back to juveniles. So I don't want people to think this is just adult. I'm going back to juveniles. 6 different women get locked up for messing with people they were watching.
That was Joe. Yeah.
And only one of them was busted to the point I was like, I wouldn't fuck that bitch on the outside world. The other 5, I was like, I would have gave her some dick if that's what she wanted.
No, but she didn't want that. She was on dope. She was on dope.
Now she was on no dope. They was on dope.
You know, I'm always gonna come back to it.
Yeah, they was on no dope.
Yeah, they was on dope.
They was just.
You remember? You ain't talk to her. You didn't know what she was on.
But then another 3 of those 6, guess what? Was married.
Yeah, she was on dope. They was on dope. Her husband was on dope too.
It's like they're chasing a high.
Yeah, they was on dope.
Ridiculous. It's like they want something they can't obtain, but everybody wants things that they can obtain. So
man, I don't know what's wrong.
That's not abnormal.
And
I don't think these hoes know what's wrong. And
ninjas could be hoes too.
I ain't going to jail for a nigga that's in jail.
For sure. I've seen it happen too many times. And then moving on to the final topic of the night, we was talking about marriage earlier. So there was a video of a man eating some chicken wings saying, "Man, my homeboy, he out here trying to flirt with these women at the club." And I'm like, "Yo, man, you married, da. Now I'll buy you a drink, sit down. You made me go to your wedding. I spent my money to watch y'all get married. I'm going to hold you accountable." And it just brought up an interesting conversation. Should friends hold their friends in relationships / specifically marriages accountable, men and women?
Yeah,
Yes.
I got a caveat because we know we already did this topic, but I'm glad we're doing it. We got a female on the pod. We got Robin up because we did this one already.
Yeah, no, we've talked about this before.
Yeah, so but yeah, so should we hold them accountable? I'm gonna go first. And I'm gonna say yes, we should. We should hold them accountable for the first 5 minutes, and then you need to mind your doggone business. Please, there you go.
I agree.
I mean, it's one of them things, man. It's like, yes, you should, but it's like, hey, people are gonna make choices. You're a grown ass individual. It's just like, yo, you know, your wife be tripping on you, bro, about you being at the club 6. We get back 6 in the morning. This happens every time we go out. You always trip like, yo. So it's like, it's wrong to do. You got friends that you do certain things for. You won't say anything. It is what it is. Everybody know what the business is.
I'd be like, friend, you know what you're doing? All right.
It's like, all
and
right,
then I'm on my
cool.
damn business.
Man, I'll be honest, man. I've dealt with this multiple times. First things first, shout out Nick Wright. For me, I'm only speaking for myself. It depends if I deem the person suitable to be with you. So like if I think your nigga or your bitch ain't shit, I don't really care what the fuck you do with them.
Right.
But and I've had this conversation with different people before. Like if I think that's a good woman you got, and you fucking her over, not perfect. She ain't no one perfect now. She's not a perfect woman, but I think she a good woman. I ain't gonna nag you every fucking day, but I will be like, hey, come on, bro. Like, shawty at home chilling, or I'm not gonna bring bullshit around you. Like, truth be told, I don't bring bullshit. I'm not gonna bring. If I think she's a good woman, if I think she's a good woman, I ain't gonna bring bullshit around you. I'm not gonna be like, yo, let's go fuck on these hoes. We might go to the strip club, but I'm not finna be
What's
like.
the difference?
What's the difference to me? The strip club is a fantasy.
Ain't no
like
fantasy.
Them
hoes working.
Yeah, they all working. They dancing, but the strip
them hoes working.
But I feel like the strip club ain't nothing wrong with the strip club.
Them hoes choosing.
You know. Now if you
typically them hoes choosing.
Now if you choose
they working.
If you choosing to fuck a stripper, that's on you. But
no, them hoes choosing.
Most strippers aren't fucking their
Man,
customers.
No.
Man.
Yeah, they are.
I'm just speaking for myself. I don't see nothing wrong with the strip club. But I'm not gonna try to just bring bullshit to you purposely like, yo, bro, I got these 3 bitches, they down to fuck tonight, yo, come through or whatever. Especially if you trying to be a faithful nigga. If you trying to be a faithful,
that's totally different. That's wrong. You wrong on your part.
but that's my point. Like
that ain't got nothing to do with holding your friends accountable. Nigga, you is wrong.
But I'm not gonna try to bring bullshit to my friend.
Because that's not how you gonna hold them accountable when you put the pussy in the hand. You gotta hold yourself accountable.
Yeah, I'm putting it all together.
No, that ain't got nothing to do with nobody holding nobody accountable.
Because I'm not finna try to put them in situations that's bullshit, especially if I could tell they be trying to be faithful. But same thing with like if I had a homegirl though, like if she complained about her nigga or whatever, depending on what the complaints is, I might be like, man, at the end of the day, man, that's a good man at the end of the day, man. That nigga do this, that nigga do this. Yeah, he ain't perfect, man. It's a lot of niggas out here that ain't shit. And I've had that conversation with some homegirls. I've had homegirls who complain to me about their nigga and this and that. And, you know, whether they nigga think so or not, I'm normally caping up for them. I'm normally going to cape up for them if I think they're a good nigga. Because I've had homegirls who've had niggas that ain't shit. And I'll be like shout out to Coco of the Pie. Like, she bring niggas around me all the time, they ain't shit. And I quit to tell her, like, man, don't even bring these not shit niggas around me, man. I don't know why these niggas even in my presence, bro. I don't want to meet these niggas that ain't shit. Like, so that's where I come from. It like if I deem your nigga or your bitch to be respectable, then I'm gonna try to hold you accountable to a certain extent. I can't force you to be faithful now, so I'm not finna every single day. Hey, you ain't fucking with the bitches, are you? You ain't fucking with the. I'm not finna do that every single day, but I will be like, yo, you good, bro? Like, what's going on here? I will say something, and I think overall we should do that. Like, we should try to hold all our people accountable. Hey, once again, I gotta think. I might not think the woman good. I gotta think the woman good.
Nigga, that's cap. Nigga, y'all niggas ain't doing that.
I've done that to homeboys
that.
who wives I thought was good women.
Man, y'all niggas ain't doing that, man. That's
Keep
cap,
on
man. Keep it 100.
I am keeping it 100.
Keep it 100. Stop potting.
I'm not potting. I'm keeping it 100.
I just don't have the energy personally to babysit someone else's relationship. Like y'all all said, I might give you a little, all right, you sure you want to do this? Are you good? You know what you're doing? But I just can't find myself being that deep in somebody's business or vagina or dick that I'm not fucking. So there's that.
Yeah, because I'm not going to say nothing to you because that's on you. Everybody should have their own opinion and their own things. Like, I done seen it. And I can tell you, and I'm not the best, you know what I'm saying, spouse. And but my wife knows that though. But I done seen it. And like y'all niggas be out here capping and out here and tricking on these hoes. And it's like why? Like y'all doing all this, like, why are you giving her all your money?
Because it's my money.
No, man, she don't even deserve it.
It's my money. I want to spend it how I want to spend it.
Man, she don't deserve it. Like, man, I consider it.
These corporations don't deserve my money.
No, when we talking about holding people accountable, when I see niggas giving these hoes all this money, I'm like, it hurts me, and I'm like, and I say something. I'm holding niggas accountable. I'm like, what are you doing? Why are you giving this hoe this money? She don't deserve it.
Because she in a bind.
No, she does not deserve it.
She in a bind.
And I say it all the time. And it might be raining, but it ain't raining too hard. But lightning strike inside houses because they know I'm telling the truth.
Hey man, she in a bind. So
they know I'm telling the truth.
In a bind too.
And Vertizi know I'm telling the truth. I say it all the time. What are these niggas doing? Giving these hoes this money. They don't deserve it.
We talking about just giving hoes money for nothing?
We talking about in the strip club. We talking about anything.
Oh no, I'm giving strippers money now.
No, man. It's a cap when you could, if you was a married person, it's a cap. I think it's a cap when it should be. She don't deserve all that when she ain't work that hard. She ain't work that hard.
That's what we call it.
She ain't work that hard.
It depends how your money looking, man.
No, it don't matter. It don't
It
matter.
depends how your money looking.
No, it don't matter.
And what is your purpose in the strip club too? That's another thing too. Because I got homeboys. I want to make this clear. I got homeboys to go to the strip club with me.
To
And
pay.
their purpose is to get some pussy. But then I got homeboys, whether you believe it or not, their purpose is not to get no pussy.
So their purpose is to just give a woman some money for no reason.
Their purpose is to fulfill a fantasy in that moment.
Come
and go
on,
home
man.
and fuck their wife.
Come on.
That is their purpose. Their purpose is to get turned on.
This ain't
and go home and fuck
1960s.
their wife.
Come on, man.
I do got homeboys like that.
This ain't 1960s.
They're not trying to fuck strippers. They're not stressed to fuck no strippers.
No, they're not stressed to do it, but why even do it?
Because
You playing yourself.
Because the atmosphere
Nope.
be fun to them.
Nope, you're playing
To
yourself.
me, the atmosphere of the strip club be fun to me.
No, you're playing yourself.
Yeah, I might
You're
be playing
playing
myself,
yourself.
but I enjoy just the atmosphere of the strip club.
I agree. Me
You-
too.
You're playing yourself
Naked bitches
because
walking all around
it comes to a point when you fantasize a little too much. You fantasize a little too much because there's no reason to throw a certain amount of money unless you actually really do want something. But think about it. Like I always say all the time, they choosing. So you want them to choose, but she just ain't choose on you.
Yeah, they ain't choosing you, man. Like
It's
I said,
a gamble.
It depends
Everything
on
in
the
life is a
situation.
gamble.
She saying choose on you.
If they spend an amount of money
Because
I feel like it's uncomfortable, I'm like, yo, bro, that's a lot of money you spending for you. That's what I'm saying. It depends on like what they funds look like.
No, man.
Is
Keep it
this
100, man.
I'm just don't keep it real.
Keep it 100,
If I'm
man.
in the club with Michael Vick, I'm not gonna say nothing about Michael Vick throwing a band in the
You
club.
ain't never been to the club, Michael Vick.
I ain't counting nobody's pockets.
You ain't never been to the club, Michael
Why
Vick.
would you-
But I got homeboys that can throw 500 in the club like it's nothing.
Yeah, I do
When
too.
We go.
I do too, but then I got homeboys that can throw 500 in the
Then
club.
I got homeboys
And
that they throw 80 in the club. I'm looking at them like, are you cool?
No, but I got
Because I
homeboys
just bought you some lunch to come to before we got here. Are you cool? You just threw 80. Are you cool?
I got homeboys that can throw 500 in the club, but then the rest of the night it's like, Oh yeah, I'm done. I done threw 500 in the first 30 minutes. Like I'm done, but we here for all night. No, we here all night. Keep throwing that money.
That's called
that's
poor money management.
Yeah,
Yes,
keep
I
throwing that
agree.
money.
You're supposed to spread it out.
Keep throwing that money.
Yeah.
We're gonna be here for 5 hours. I'm gonna spend 100 an hour.
Yeah.
And
Yeah.
like that, hey, that's what I'm gonna do. I'm spend 100 an hour.
That's
And I'm gonna tell the stripper, like, baby, you ain't doing money for us. Bitch, you making $100 an hour. You can't beat that in America.
like I told you before. I was like, I don't know nobody that made $250 an hour. I don't know nobody that made $250 an hour. No one. And I don't. And
Not
do.
consistently. Not consistently, probably.
So
I do.
So it's like y'all.
I know some strippers that made 500 in 30 minutes.
So I'm like, hold on now. So it's like, so what you really trying to do? In your back of your head.
They're trying to do what they're trying to came
What
to
you
do.
really
They just came
trying to do?
dance.
Wait,
No, I ain't talking about the stripper. I'm talking about the dude that threw. Cause I ain't
I
trying.
mean, some of them do be trying to do more. I mean, you
Yeah,
can't
in the
blame
back of your
them for
head.
trying.
Well, that's different than like if I got a homeboy.
But that's the
and
thing
his
about
friend
it.
trying to fuck in the club.
No, but
then
you
I'm
don't
like,
know.
oh, you need to chill.
But you don't know because you ain't in his head. In his head, he trying to get chose up on. So he know money make him choose.
But if he's throwing a lot of money and I know him, I know if that's a lot of money for him.
Man, we done seen it.
Yeah, and some of the homeboys when they start, to your point, I done seen some homeboys when they throw some money. I know that nigga trying to fuck.
And no, we done seen niggas throwing money and they got it. And it's like, what you doing? What you doing? We look at
time.
What you doing?
Time. I want to make for the cabinet. They got it, but the next day they on the phone complaining about they spent $300 in the club. You might have it, but why you bitching about it? Man, I ain't never went to the strip club, threw 500 and had a good time, and to be the next day and be like, I can't believe I spent and complain about it.
No, we do it all the time. We like
I don't complain about it. I talk about it, but I ain't complaining about it. That's what I'm saying.
We say.
So I'm talking about a nigga that's complaining about it.
Oh yeah, we ain't gonna complain about it, but we could be like, duh, why we did that? Why we did that?
But I do feel like I said in the very early conversation, as we come to a close, you should pick people in your garden that's not weed. So you should have friends, which at this table we all are friends and we all are benefiting each other's life, in my opinion. You should have friends that are going to try to help you in your relationship. Because can't nobody run your relationship for you and keep your relationship on track for you. But when it starts leaning one way or the other, you can have people in your life that kind of give you a little push to get back on the tracks and be like, hey, man, straighten up, or hey, girl, straighten up, or whatever. And sometimes you might need people to be like, you know what? My girl need a girl's night out. She need to go out. She need to have fun. I'm going to go out with her. The club ain't my scene. But why are you going out with her, Bertizzi? Because I want to make sure she don't do nothing stupid when she go out. Because I know she needs to unwind and have a good time because she got a lot of stuff going on at home, or my homeboy might got a lot of stuff going on at home. But I want to make sure when we go out, that's all we're doing is just having fun. Ain't no mistakes going to happen tonight. Like, so I do think it's important to have people that love you enough to care about your relationship too.
I just think that when people should just make sure people are safe. People are safe.
I agree.
If you're doing something that's unsafe, then I think a friend should tell you that is unsafe and that you should watch yourself. But if it ain't unsafe, man, mind your doggone business.
I say you was unsafe. You cheating on your nigga knowing that nigga like the box
That-
like Floyd Mayweather.
That's unsafe.
That's unsafe.
That is unsafe.
That's unsafe.
It's very unsafe.
That's unsafe.
Bitch, don't come to me when that nigga done boop out your ass.
Like when if it's a
I
dude,
am not a boxer.
it's the ninjas from Memphis, and he by pimping, and he don't mind Donkey Kong
Or
though.
Chicago.
Yes.
Then if you're doing something that might be unsafe,
Might be bad. Just like if you got a bitch and you know your bitch is willing to run up in a house
Right.
full of people and start yelling 10 years, and might
Nah,
and
you
might,
ain't
and,
right.
and might kill somebody. Hey, you might need to calm the fuck down.
I agree.
that ain't got nothing to do with nothing.
That's unsafe too. That's unsafe too. You got niggas running outside like bitches. You got niggas running outside like bitches scared. They
You ain't
terrified,
right.
Rose. They
You ain't
terrified.
Yeah,
They
that ain't
terrified.
right.
Like someone that said Candyman name 3 times.
I'm gonna end my note on this. It's like, hey, as a friend, all right. So I got two things. First one is we go back to the '90s. I don't know what show or where I heard it. I just remember this big ass narrative voice. The choice is yours.
Oh yeah.
Yeah.
So at the end of the day, you just be like, yo, I was hanging out with such
Nigga,
and
didn't
such.
you just quote Smokey the Bear?
Baby, I just remember it being the choice is yours. But yo, it goes back to your grown ass individual, and it's like now you get into situations where it's like, oh, I don't like you hanging out with Joe or
Blow.
whoever, and they associate that person with the bad behavior, but you might be the ringleader, the individual that's getting might be the damn ringleader. So it's like,
Thank you for that thing, because there's been times when I don't want you hanging around that person. I'm like, I am not a follower. I am a leader.
But
I'm gonna do what I want to do.
I will say this. I can feel you on that point. I've dealt with that with friendships my whole life, but I do agree that some people can be like what my mom used to say. She'd be like, some people are just like kerosene in a match. Like sometimes two people get together and they create the perfect fire.
Yeah, that happens.
That tends to be a thing too.
Mm-hmm.
You definitely got a friend like that.
Yeah, I do. Like we get together and it's just like, oh shit.
Old boys need to watch out.
Yeah, what might happen tonight? So that's a thing too. It could be a bad or good thing.
Final thoughts.
Hey man, I want to start off before I get into my final thoughts, man. We've had, my friend Robin on the pod for the last 3 episodes. She's going to be a mainstay on the pod. We've heard what y'all said about how y'all want more, female voices on the episodes. She got her own thing, Just the Mess. Explain that a little bit to the folks.
So I decided, a lot of people were telling me they wanted me to start getting into doing reviews and food critic type things. So I decided that I was going to start my own thing, and it was going to be just between us. Basically, everything, whatever I give, whatever information I give, new places that I review, food spots that I give to the city, it's going to be just between us, and that's going to be my trademark and my new brand.
Hey, so please go follow her on TikTok and Instagram. She's already started pumping out some videos from exotic foods and another restaurant that's very good. She's doing her thing, man. So shout out to her.
You want to tell the people what your tags on the pods? Or we want to do that another day?
No. Tell them the tags, and I'll make sure that they in the link of the episode too.
Yeah, you can follow me at It's Just Between Us on TikTok, and Eat the Cat Anime on TikTok as well. That's my main page, and the It's Just Between Us page. I'm just getting started.
Okay. But so to close it out, everyone, this has been a very controversial week. We talked about women on this episode a lot. Pretty privileged. During the Usher and Chris Brown concert, there was a young woman who went up on stage because she was very beautiful, and Usher was trying to do his routine on her, and she wasn't really feeling it. Now she did say she was there for Chris Brown, and she only went up on stage because she said she would look good and she wanted to be on stage, as well as she wanted the VIP section. It became a commentary this week, and all I gotta say,
did she pay for it?
Nah, she was free. Because she got into she paid for the concert.
Because I'm not the VIP experience.
Yeah, it was free.
How's that free?
Because they saw her and they pulled her to VIP so she'd be close to stage.
Okay,
so it'd be easier to get her on stage when it was time.
All right. Okay.
But my only thing is, I don't have no issue with her feeling the way she felt. I will say this, I do feel like some people, she probably should have went on stage at the end of the day. Because at the end of the day, when you go to these concerts, like, yes, for her, the experience was worthwhile because she got to go to VIP, but people are there to see Usher and Chris Brown do their routine.
Right.
This is a routine that they've been doing in all of their concerts for years. Yes. So people want to see them be intimate with people from that city. There are plenty of women that was in that city that probably won the opportunity on stage. Right. They didn't get it. So, like, in my opinion, I felt like it would have been better. I know she says that she's very beautiful and she's used to being getting opportunities like that. But if that's the case, sis, then give that opportunity to another sister that don't have the same opportunities.
I agree.
I don't agree with that one, man, because just because she wanted to be with Chris Brown, just because Usher put her on stage and wanted to sexually assault her, don't mean she got to go for that.
I mean, two things can be true at once, and I feel like personally, like Vertizi said, at the end of the day, we've seen for years what happens on those stages when they pull them girls up there. You could have declined at the moment that you realized what was about to happen. Like, hey, I'm not sure if I want to do this. You even had the opportunity to say to him, like, hey, I'm uncomfortable. But I also think that Usher could have used this as a moment instead of dismissing her like he did. I think he could have used it as a moment to say, hey, this young lady isn't comfortable. Can we get another woman on stage?
Exactly.
But instead, he decided to be nasty about it. And then in turn, she decided to get on the internet and be nasty as well by saying, oh, you bitches would never know what it's like to have a face card like mine, and I have pretty privilege, and I get chosen all the time, and this, that, and the other, kind of making herself look ugly.
And I would say this, Usher was probably dismissive of her, but we got to give more kudos to the fact of no means no. Once he saw that she was not into it,
right,
he stopped. He didn't keep going. There are people like Trey Songz that probably would have kept on going.
But then he played her the next time. If you had audition, he played her.
He just let the crowd know, if you don't want to be up here, don't get up here. And I share those sentiments. If your ass don't want to be on the No More Black Tears podcast, don't bring your ass on this motherfucking podcast. Yeah. Where's the Airbnb Rakim? Peace.
Yeah, man. Y'all can catch that the next light, man. We in traffic, and I'm back quiet.
Mr. DJ Rose, Vertizi, and C's, welcome you to the No More Black Tears podcast.
Black tears that's heaven sent. Barack the first black president. I love my black skin. I love walking in black excellence. Black power, let's represent. All black, that's evident. I'm sure MLK and Malcolm X both didn't die for the hell of it. Strap your seatbelt, go and sell our land. What makes you think that we would sell our land? We wouldn't sell out now. What makes you think that we would go ahead and try to sell out then? No more black tears, black on black kids. Love us as is, love with passion. Paying black bills, learning black skills, making black meals. Black is backing. Big shout out to Fred Hampton. I'm black and proud like I'm James Brown, but I ain't doing no acting. My people here from the motherland. This podcast now active.